Hello again, this is Colin, receiver from Smartbox Web Marketing. Today I'm going to show you how to exactly track a return from a billboard, offline advertising method, Yellowpages, direct mail card, newspaper or freestanding insert, or even an email message to track exactly the response you're getting from a link in one of those. Google Analytics offers some great functionality that not a lot of people know about. To get started, what you'll need is the login for your website, what's called an FTP login most likely. This is also assuming that you A, have a website, B, you have analytics set up on your website, and C, you have an autoresponder sequence set up. If you don't have all three of those, then this probably isn't going to pertain to you. The first step, you're going to want to open up your web browser and browse out to smartboxwebmarketing.com and click on the Contact Us tab. Below that you'll see Analytics URL Builder. This will build that trackable link that will allow you to track your visitors. Now for this example, I'm going to enter in indianasmiles.com. If you were tracking, say, return on a billboard and you wanted to deliver them a very targeted landing page, you could always put something about a billboard in here and create a specialized landing page just for that advertisement, or you could use Yellowpages. But for this one, we're just going to send them to the main page. And we're going to insert this link into an email in Aweber. And this email, I'm going to name 9 Secrets 1. And you can name it anything you want. This is just something, the 9 Secrets sequence. It's about dental implants, and it's the first email in the sequence. Anything you can remember it with is great. I'm then going to click on this Generate Destination URL, and this is going to give us this long, geeky looking URL that is going to be the core of the tracking for this process. You're going to want to select all this, just click and drag. Then we're going to right click and do a copy. Now this next step might scare some of you off, but I'm going to give away this template that I'm using here on my blog, so make it very easy for you all. It's a single line of web code, and there it is. So what you want to do is go to my website and get this template, this one line of code here, and open up Notepad. We're going to paste in, right click and paste, this long code we just did. That's all we did, is just paste in what we copied. We then want to save it, obviously, and we're going to name the file index.htm. That'll probably be what you want to name this file as well. We're going to save it, and the next step is going to be to put it up on your website where you can direct visitors to it. What I've done is created a directory called Offer within the Indiana Smiles domain, and we're going to upload this index file into this directory. And here is how it'll work. Say a visitor drives by your billboard and they see this website on it, indianasmiles.com/offer, and they doodle it down on a notepad while they're driving and hopefully don't have a wreck, and they get home and they type this website in and hit enter, and it forwards them immediately to your home page or a specific landing page, whatever you keyed in to the URL builder. Now notice here in the URL it also has all this tracking code built onto it. So what we did is, it's kind of like the tiny URL tools you see out on the web. We take the indianasmiles.com offer URL and we actually forward that onto this long trackable URL. You can imagine if you put that on your billboard, how many people would actually remember that, let alone even type it in. Your tracking would be negligent. So that's really all you have to do. The link is set up. Now what you'll need to do is go to your email sequence. In this sequence we have 15 emails. It's an implant sequence. We're going to edit this first email because it's 9 Secrets 1. You're going to want to create a different trackable link for each email. mouse.com/offer. Put that in there for that new URL. And then you're also going to want to make sure you change the actual link behind it. Most link builder tools will have that little chain link. I'll show you again what I'm talking about. This little chain link up here to modify the URL. And and then you'll just type in that indianasmiles.com offer and update it. And that's all you have to do. Now this email is linked in directly to analytics, and we're going to track directly the return that we get from this email. So you can go ahead and save this email, and like I said, you'll want to create a new trackable link. Go to the Smartbox contact page, Google Analytics URL Builder, and the next one you'll want to name 9 Secrets 2. You'll want to generate the URL, you'll want to copy it, you'll want to create your index.html. What I would recommend is creating an offer and then create another directory called offer2 and put that in there. Come back and edit the next email, and do that for all emails in your sequence. And that'll allow you to track the return on each email individually. You can also split test them against each other. Now to show you the final product, you're going to go to your analytics account, and we're going to view reports on this. You'll want to go to your traffic sources and all traffic sources, and we can scroll down here and see that AWeber sent us 3 visitors in the past month. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the floodgates on these dates here so that you can get a little bit better idea of what this looks like over a period of time. Now you can see here that in the past 15 months we've gotten 169 visits from this AWeber email campaign. Now what we can do is click here on this dimension and go to campaign, which will allow us to drill down onto specifically which specific email in this email campaign brought us the most traffic. And we can see here that 9 Secrets 1 is by far the winner with 52 visitors coming from it. The second email in the sequence is the second winner, third is the 11, and the fourth winner is a sedation sequence. We've got self-conscious sequences, Dr. Ron. That's another topic for different sequences, but what you'll also want to drill down on even farther is the goal conversions. This tab up here at the top. You can click and see that 9 Secrets 1, of the 52 visitors in the past 15 months, almost 8% requested the Power of Dental Implants DVD. It's a promotional DVD that we put together, produce, and put on a nice DVD, put in a highly reflective mailer with some marketing materials, and mail out to qualified leads, which 8% of 52 is 3 or 4 leads. I would venture to guess that probably turned into some business. 2% went and emailed the doctor directly from the website off that email, for a total conversion rate of almost 10%. 5 extra leads that you wouldn't have gotten if you didn't have an autoresponder sequence. And if you aren't using this method of tracking, you wouldn't have even known that this autoresponder sequence profited you. So that's it. You'd need to do this for each email, or if you have a billboard, you only need 1 trackable link. And this will allow you to exactly track where your clients, your patients are coming from, what they're doing when they find you from that source, and ultimately how much money they're spending. I hope you found this useful, and visit our website www.smartboxwebmarketing.com and check out our blog where I'll make this file available at. Call and receiver for Smartbox, and have a good evening.